Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. In my last lecture, we derived the equation of parabola. Now, today, we will do some questions related to parabola. But before that, let us know something more about parabola. Now, if we have equation of parabola of this type, that is y square is equal to 4ax. Here we have y square. So in this case, the axis of the parabola is along x-axis. Or we can say the parabola is symmetric about x-axis. Now if this is positive, if 4a is positive, then axis is along positive x-axis. And here also, this parabola is symmetric about x-axis, and here we have minus times 4a. That is, if 4a is negative, then the axis is along negative x-axis. And focus of this parabola is a comma 0, and focus of this parabola is minus a comma 0. Equation of directrix for this parabola is x equal to minus a, and equation of directrix for this parabola is x is equal to a. Okay? The length of lattice rectum for this parabola is 4a, that is coefficient of x, and length of the lattice rectum for this parabola is also 4a. Because we have to take the absolute value of the coefficient of x. Okay? If equation of parabola is of this type, that is x square is equal to 4ay, or x square is equal to minus 4ay. So when we have x square, that means this parabola is symmetric about y-axis. In this case, when 4a is positive, then axis of the parabola is along positive y-axis, and in this case, when 4a is negative, then axis of the parabola is along negative y-axis. Okay? Also, focus for this parabola is 0 comma a. Okay? 0 comma a, and focus for this parabola is 0 comma minus a, when axis is along negative x-axis. Sorry, negative y-axis. Here, equation of directrix for this parabola is y is equal to minus a, and in this case it is y is equal to a. Length of lattice rectum for this parabola is, that is coefficient of absolute value of the coefficient of y. So here it is 4a, and here also the length of lattice rectum is 4a. We have to take the absolute value of coefficient of y. Okay? Now let us do some questions when equation of parabola is given and we have to find the coordinates of focus, axis of parabola, the equation of directrix, and length of lattice rectum. Let us take the question when equation of parabola is y square equal to 12x. Here we have equation of parabola as y square is equal to 12x. We can write it as y square equal to 4 into 3 into x. Now, this parabola is symmetric about x-axis, and its axis is along positive x-axis. It is like this. Here we have y square, so it is symmetric about x-axis, and also this is positive, so its axis is along positive x-axis. Now if we compare this parabola with y square equal to 4ax, then we have a is equal to 3. Focus of the parabola a comma 0. So we have, folks, a parabola is a, that is 3 comma 0, and equation of directrix is x is equal to minus a is equal to 3, x is equal to minus a, so it is minus 3. Okay, and also axis is along positive x-axis and length of lattice rectum is equal to coefficient of x, absolute value of the coefficient of x, that's 12. So in this case, length of lattice rectum is 12. Okay, this completes the question. Now let's take one more question. When equation of parabola is x square equal to minus 9y. Here equation of parabola is x square is equal to minus 9y. We can write it as x square equal to minus 4 into 9 by 4 into y. Okay, here we have x square, so this parabola is symmetric about y-axis, and the coefficient of y is negative, so its axis is along negative y-axis. It's like this. Okay, now if we compare this equation with x square equal to minus 4 ay, then a is equal to 9 by 4. Okay, so focus of the parabola is, it is 0 comma minus a. Focus of parabola is 0 comma minus a is 9 by 4, and equation of directrix is y is equal to a, and here a is 9 by 4, so it is y is equal to 9 by 4. Then axis is along negative y-axis. Length of lattice rectum is absolute value of the coefficient of y, so that is 9. So length of lattice rectum is equal to 9. This completes the question. Now let us take one more question. Here we have to find equation of parabola when focus of parabola is 6 comma 0 and equation of directrix is x is equal to minus 6. Let us find the equation of parabola. Here focus of parabola is 6 comma 0 and directrix is x is equal to minus 6. Now since this x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is 0, that means axis of the parabola is along positive x-axis. It is along positive x-axis. Okay. Also, equation of directrix is x equal to minus 6. That means vertex of the parabola is at origin. So it is 6 comma 0, and here equation of directrix is x equal to minus 6. That means this distance is equal to 6, and this is also equal to 6. Thus vertex is at origin, that is at 0 0. Therefore we have a is equal to 6, and equation of this parabola is y square equal to 4ax, or y square equal to 4, a is equal to 6 x, or we can write y square is equal to 24 x. So this is the equation of parabola when focus of parabola is 6 comma 0 and directrix is x equal to minus 6. Okay. Now in our next question, vertex of parabola is given as 0 0, that is origin, and focus is given as 3 comma 0. We have to find the equation of parabola. Here we have to find equation of parabola with vertex at origin, that is at 0 0, and focus at 3 comma 0. Since x coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is 0, therefore axis of the parabola is along positive x-axis. So it is like this. Okay. A is equal to 3. Equation of parabola is with vertex at origin and focus on x-axis is y square equal to 4ax, and in this case a is equal to 3, so we can write y square is equal to 12x. So equation of parabola with vertex at origin and focus at 3 comma 0 is y square equal to 12x. That completes the question. Now it is given that vertex of parabola is 0 0, that is origin, and the parabola is passing through the point 2 comma 3. Also axis of parabola is along x-axis. We have to find the equation of parabola. Let us find it. Here we have to find equation of parabola with vertex at origin, that is 0 0, and is passing through the point 2 comma 3. Also axis of the parabola is along x-axis. Okay. Now since the axis is along x-axis, therefore the parabola is either like this, that is axis is along positive x-axis, or it is like this, that is axis is along negative x-axis. But the parabola is passing through the point 2 comma 3 where both coordinates are positive, so this point lies in first quadrant. That means the parabola is along, or we can say the axis of the parabola is along positive x-axis. The parabola is like this. Okay. Okay. Now vertex is at origin, that is at 0 0. So we can write the equation of parabola as y square is equal to 4ax. Name this equation as equation first. Okay. Now we have to find this a. Since a it passes through the point 2 comma 3. Therefore this point must satisfy its equation. Thus we can write, instead of y we put 3, which is 3 square equal to 4a, x is equal to 2, or we can write it is 9 is equal to 80. 4 into 2 into a, or a is equal to 9 by 8. Now substitute this value of a in equation first. Using in first, we get y square equal to 4, a is equal to 9 by 8, x, which is 4 ones are 4 twos are, or we get y square is equal to 9 by 2 x. Okay, so that completes the question. Therefore equation of parabola is y square equal to 9 by 2x when vertex is at origin and parabola is passing through the point 2 comma 3 and its axis is along x-axis. Okay, now in my next lecture we will know about one more conic section, that is ellipse. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.